Mom, I'm gonna go look at that weird Greek-looking sculpture over there. At least it's better than those plates you're looking at.
If I hear one more sign in this museum...
Hello? Who said that?
Me! I'm the only Greek talking statue, aren't I?
Talking statue? Ah, this museum isn't as bad as I thought it was.
Well, why would it be with me here?
What do you even do here? Like, what can you do?
Well, I can't do much, but I can tell you a lot about Greek theater.
That's boring.
Boring? If it wasn't for Greek theater, there wouldn't really be any theater at all.
Well, we kind of learned about that, about someone called Thespis.
Thespis? You don't want to know about Thespis?
Well, did he even do anything?
Well, I guess if it wasn't for Thespis, there wouldn't be any of those Hollywood movies?
Hollywood movies? Oh my god, Thespis must be really important.
Well, yeah, he created tragedy. His name is what all actors are called after, thespians. If you want to see what Thespis looked like, just follow me. Thespis of Icaria is claimed to be the first person to perform the role of another person on stage. During a choral song and dance, Thespis went out to the front of the stage area. He then proceeded to act as another person to tell the story. Before his performance, acting was always told in the third person. Thespis added a new part to acting called tragedy, and also changed how theater would work in modern-day acting. Whoa, haven't done that in ages.
I can tell. Well, Thespis is really important. But where did he do all these plays?
In an amphitheater that consisted of three main points: the scene, the audience, and the orchestra. The first ever recorded theater was in 600 BC. It was built as a gift for the Greek god Dionysus. There were at least one amphitheater in each city. The orchestra is the round circle or rectangular stage in the middle of the audience, and that was where all the acting, the dancing, and singing was performed at. The scene is a large rectangular building that was behind the orchestra and was the background of the play, so they would paint it and make it look appropriate for all the performances that were held. Also, it was a place for actors to change into different costumes or change into different masks. Lastly, the audience was where the people went to see the plays or dithyrambs.
Wait, can I ask you a question? The stadium was so big. How could everyone hear from all the way back?
That was the trick. The Greeks discovered that limestone material of the seats provided a filtering effect, so whenever someone even whispers on stage, everyone can hear them from all the way back.
That's really cool.
That was better.
Yeah. What is a dithyramb?
A dithyramb is... Mom?
A dithyramb is choral hymn and dance that is performed by 50 men or boys in honor of Dionysus. After Thespis' performance, the tribes of Athens held annual dithyramb competitions. Each time Thespis performed, his tribe won.
Thank you, Mom!
You're welcome, son.
Who was that?
That was my mom. She works on Olympus. She always knows everything. She was taught by the goddess Naima.
Oh, I've heard about her.
She's awesome.
So, is Thespis the only important thespian?
No, there's Euripides. He was the most important tragic writer. Here we go again. Euripides was born in 480 BC and died in 406 BC. Euripides was the youngest of the three principal 5th century tragic poets. His work, which was quite popular in his own time, exerted great influence on Roman drama. His plays began to be performed in Attic drama festivals in 454 BC. Aside from his writings, his interests were philosophy and science. Euripides presented a new moral, social, and political movements that were taking place in Athens towards the end of the 5th century BC. Euripides wrote about women and mythological themes like Medea and Helen of Troy. New truths were being established in all departments of knowledge, and Euripides, reacting to them, brought a new kind of consciousness to the writing of tragedy. His interest lay in the thought and experience of the ordinary individual rather than in the experiences of legendary figures of the heroic past.
Wait, so did they use any kinds of costumes or props?
Yes, of course. Let me show you. Masks helped the actors show expressions, and with that advantage, they could play more than one character. Since women were not allowed to act in plays, masks allowed the men to act like a different gender. For tragedy, the masks looked more lifelike, while in comedy and satire, the masks were ugly and disgusting. The masks were made from lightweight material like linen, wood, cork, and real hair. They were not good quality, so sadly, none of them have lasted.
What about the costumes?
Costumes were not something that was amazing as the masks, but they would keep it simple, like how they would look in their everyday life. So when they played normal roles, they would just wear their normal togas. While playing for women, actors wore body stockings with a progestretta to make their bodies look feminine.
Wow. So the costumes they used kind of look like yours.
Yeah.
What else is there to know? I want to know.
Oh, types of theater.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go.
The first theater theme was tragedy. When they were performing, one or more of the main characters had to act like they were suffering a disastrous end. The second type of theater was comedy. Whatever happened, these plays would always have a happy ending. The third type of theater was satire. These plays made fun of any mortal person or group of people. So that meant they could not make fun of any god. But that did not mean they did not tease their leaders. So that's what they were mostly about. These plays were only performed to change people's opinions on people and about current events.
Well, that was interesting.
Dina, where are you?
Oh, that was my mom. I have to go. Thank you for showing me everything. It was really interesting.
That's what I'm here to do.
Okay. Bye.